Channel. Today we are talking about how to grow financially in 2024. Let's dive right into the key steps you need to take to secure your future this year, okay? So number one step in growing financially in 2024 is to set clear financial goals. Remember, they say if you do not know where you are going, then you will be in any destination. So it is important for you to have clear financial goals that will help you to have a roadmap for your financial journey. So for example, if you want to save, say, 500,000 Kenya shillings or 2,000 US dollars for a business startup within 5 years, break it down into monthly savings goals, as this is going to give you a clear target to work towards, and it will help to keep you motivated as you go about saving for your business. Step number two in making sure that you grow financially in 2024 is by creating and sticking to a budget. And an easier way of going about this is making sure that you never spend more than you earn. So make sure that you create a budget, and basically it's very simple. You just write down, this is how I want to spend the $10,000 that I earn this month, or the 100,000 Kenya shillings that I earn this month. And this is how I'm going to use it. I'm going to use 5,000 for my rent. I'm going to use 2,000 for my grocery. I'm going to use 1,000 for my internet. I'm going to use 500 for my transport, and make sure that you stick to it. And then at the end of the month, you can just go and revisit and see where exactly does your money go. So this is crucial for managing your money effectively. So for instance, if you're earning 10,000 Kenya shillings or 1,000 US dollars, allocate specific amounts for the rent, for the food, transport, savings, and make sure that you live within your means and save for the future. Never ever spend more than you earn. And the easiest way to go about this is by paying yourself first. And how do you pay yourself first? By putting aside some money. Okay, and then the number three step in securing your financial future is by building an emergency fund. So building an emergency fund is vital. It's a very crucial step in growing financially in 2024. So make sure that you have, so personally, I always recommend for an equivalent of 6 months of your monthly expenditure. So let's say, and that's why it was important to have the budget in the previous step, because let's say that your monthly budget is, 20,000. So if you start by keeping aside 20,000 and then next month 20,000, so in 6 months, you're going to be having 6 months worth of savings for your expenditure per month. And it helps you to protect yourself from unexpected financial shocks. So imagine having like 300,000 saved up for emergencies, or 5,000 US dollars saved up for emergencies. So if your car breaks down, or God forbid, like recently, one of my colleagues stays in a very posh estate in Loresho, and when the rains came, his like one of the trees in his compound fell on his roof, and it severely damaged his house. So unfortunately, not even insurance can pay for this, because they call it acts of God. So if my colleague doesn't have any emergency left, then it's just gonna be like homeless for the next couple of months before he makes up enough money to go and fix his roof. So having an emergency fund whenever you face a financial shock, it will ensure that you do not go into debt, or if you have to go into debt, it's not going to be like significant kind of debt to fix it. And then step number 4 in financial growth in 2024 is paying off any high interest debt you have. So here we are looking at like mobile loan debts, like those ones that a lot of Kenyans go for. We are looking at, let's say, debt from companies such as Mogo and Platinum. We are looking at credit card debts. So paying off these high interest debts can save you a lot of money in the long run. So for example, clearing a credit card debt with a 20% interest rate will free up some money that would otherwise have gone to your interest payments, allowing you to save for your emergency fund that we've talked about in step number 3 above. And also it allows you to invest, which leads us to step number 5, how to grow financially in 2025 is by investing. So remember, saving means taking some of the money that you earn, putting it aside. But when we talk about investing, we're talking about growing this money that you have saved. So investing wisely is key to growing your wealth and financial growing in 2024. So diversify your investments. So for example, you can invest in stocks, you can invest in government infrastructure bonds. And right here on the channel, I have shared with you how to invest in Kenya government infrastructure bonds. So you want to check out that video. I will also link it up somewhere here and also in the description box at the bottom of this video. You can invest in real estate. You can invest in, let's say, shares. So if let's say you can buy Safaricom shares or any of the shares that are currently doing well, and they have a steady growth. You can invest in money market funds. And this one, especially if you're looking for liquidity and you don't want to like stack up all your money in government bonds, that is something you can consider. Step number 6 in financially growing in 2024 is by increasing your income. So guys, I've always said here on the channel, millionaires have at least 7 streams of income. And even if you don't want to be a millionaire, you don't want to have 1 stream of income because 1 is too close to 0. So you need to find ways to increase your income to significantly boost your financial growth. So take on side hustles like freelance writing. You can also take advantage of AI tools. AI has made life so easy. And right here on the channel, I have shared different ways to make money with AI in 2024. For instance, you can make extra money with the affiliate marketing. You can become an AI influencer. Like the options are just endless. So just find different ways to start on side hustles, find different ways to make passive income. You can become a YouTuber like yours friendly here, yours truly here. Step number 7 in growing financially 2024 is maximizing your retirement. So especially if you work for an employer that matches your retirement contributions, take advantage of that. If the employer doesn't match, it's still okay. Make sure you put aside the maximum amount of money you can, because remember, in terms of retirement, you're going to be spending almost the same amount of money you're spending per month as you work, but there'll be nothing coming in. And when it comes to retirement, like I always say, you do not want a situation whereby you are asset rich but cash poor. So that's why those investments that I talked about earlier, you need to have cash flow in your golden years. Because, for example, if you need to go and buy food, or you need to pay for your medical bills, or you need to pay for your car has broken down, or you need to fix something in your house, you're going to need physical cash. You can't use a cow or a goat or a piece of land. So make sure even as you are thinking towards retirement, you balance it off in terms of short-term, medium-term, and long-term assets. Starting with cash, just make sure you have cash flow. In fact, I usually recommend for at least 50% cash flow, not physical cash. So something like a rental house would work well because it's going to give you money every month. You could have infrastructure bonds, for example, and just stagger them up in terms of when they are maturing. Step number 8 in growing financially in 2024 is managing your expenses wisely. So manage your expenses in such a way that you spend more, you save more and spend less. So for example, separate what are your needs, what are your wants. Take advantage of supermarket sales. So you'd find, for example, if you live in Kenya, you'll realize supermarkets such as Carrefour, such as Naivas always have sales almost like every month. Take advantage of those. And that's why you need to have some savings in place so that when the, when the sales come, you do not miss out on them. So you can also take advantage of cashback opportunities. Like if your credit card has one of those, please take advantage of that as well. And then step number 9 in growing financially in 2024 is by protecting your wealth. So protect your wealth to avoid major financial setbacks. And the easiest way to go about this is by having insurance. So here we are talking about health insurance, which can save you from huge medical bills. If you fall sick, you can take advantage of NHIF or get your own private affordable health coverage. We are talking about insurance for your gadgets, that expensive phone that you have, insurance for your house and other household items. So just make sure that you protect your money from any financial shocks or financial setbacks by taking advantage of insurance. Last but not least, way to financially grow in 2024 is by staying informed and adapt. So stay informed and adapt your financial strategies as needed. Don't just stick to one path. Test out things, especially when you're still younger and you have a job. Test different things. For example, instead of waiting until you're retired to start a business, how about you test it now and see if you're even interested, if it works, what the business models are. If it's farming, don't wait until you're old. That's when you start getting into farming. You can start now when you still have a job, you have an income to fall back on in case things don't work out. Yeah. So keep learning personal finance through channels such as this one. You can also take advantage of forums on Reddit, forums on Facebook, take up savings challenges that are going around on X, on TikTok and stuff like that. Keep yourself abreast of the latest in terms of financial growth. Make sure you also stay updated and adapt to changes in your economy. Is inflation hitting an all-time high? Find out how you can leverage the different situations in the country where you are. So that's it for today, guys. So by following the steps, you can grow financially in 2024. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips. See you on the next one. Bye, guys.